I'm going to start recording right now, everyone. I just want to say welcome. Thank you so much for being here right now. And I want to say thank you for taking the time out, especially this Memorial Day weekend, to be here right now. And how we begin our things out is actually going to be, we pick a certain frequency. For those that are new to this, we start off the thing getting on the same vibration frequency together. It's a bonding experience, right? We're getting all distant tugs right now through frequency by being on the same frequency together. So I'm going to go ahead and start off the frequency thing right now. And you shut my door. Thank you. All right, so just getting this going on right here. All right. And I think I got it. Like right now, I love doing these things. If we just do on concentration, if you don't mind, just because it's something I'm very familiar with. And this is a concentration can actually be found right there. If you look under it, it's in one of the first programs. It's under, let's see, not contentment, my bad. Keep going right here. There's sleep, fitness, nope, learning. Perfect. So those that aren't aware, we have these. There you go. You get Jeannette and Alexandra upstairs in my home. But you have up here, you have concentration acute. So we're going to start that off. I love doing these webinars with you on that. All right. So thank you so much for being here. All right, guys. So what we're going to talk about today it is Memorial Day weekend, obviously. So thanks for being here during the holiday. And let's throw gratitude out. First of all, start this off saying thank you, because I haven't had a chance to do this yet. Thank you for all of you guys that have served to get us to where we are in this life right now, for all of us right here. And so glad to have you with us, and those have passed. This is the day to celebrate those. So thank you very much. All righty. So you all, let's, we're going to talk today. We got the focus going on here. Great. I'm going to, if you guys could show your faces more, if you're open to it, I really appreciate it. So we can have this going on. Let's see, I'm going to take these off and let's talk about the businesses. And I will say that starting off, as you build your Healy business, especially this time of quarantine right now, it has become a wonderful thing where more people come into your life. There's a lot of people you'll find that come over to, they'll want to come use Healy. And when they come to your home, they start using Healy all the time. Here, when they start using Healy with you, they want to hang out for hours. It becomes quite a bonding experience because you're caring about them. They're in your home. You're making them some coffee, some tea. Maybe you're bringing some essential oils. Thank you. We got more people coming through the way. But what we're talking about is how people come to your home during these times. Like, look at this. This is upstairs on my couch right now. I've got some good friends. Jay Crash Out. You're right here hanging out. They're all in my Healy business, and we're working synergistically together. I've never seen a business that flows more fluidly this. I'm glad to have them at my house. We chip in. It's become, everyone brings food, has food, whatever. There we go. We have one of my other friends over here that was with us here quite a few times. Why don't you go ahead, brother, and tell us how it's been coming over to the house here. We'll just kind of pause this for a second and then mute you there, Mr. King, brother, man. How are you?
I am well. I'm taking a little break from my freight business. I've been quite busy all day, and I got the invite to come be a part of this call, and here I am.
Wonderful. And can you comment here, Erin, about like how it's been, being involved with this, over at Healy and coming by? And because at first it's really interesting because you were so skeptical about network marketing. And Erin, the last thing I want to do is push someone into the business. So let's just touch base on this. And Jeannette has been and hanging out with Alexandra on the couch here. Like sometimes network marketing is new, and we've been scarred, we've been bruised on and stuff like this.
Right.
And it's like, the vibe is different in every opportunity, right? So
exactly.
How do you tell everyone here that hears this, will probably be hundreds of people, how has it been for you to like hang out with us and the people that you've watched come into our Healy environment here at Mikasa? We call it the Lion's Den Healing place. I come out some kind of funky here for us all.
Yeah.
Some funky stuff happens. So
yeah, it's been a pleasure, first of all, and I'm grateful for you being so welcoming to me. I'm very grateful for that. And everyone that I've met in your home has been so inviting as well. And I think that's the thing about it that's most attractive to me is everyone seems to be on the same frequency. Everyone's tuned in and focused on the same plan. And the agenda and the goal really quite genuinely feels to me to be helping everyone and not financially motivated. Although it seems like a quite legitimate opportunity for us all to enrich ourselves, the goal is most definitely focused on healing, and that's what makes it most different than other MLMs to me.
Look at all this party happening out place. So you just wish you were here right now, brother. It's good having you there. Right
I am there.
Thank you so much. It's all good. So, yeah, thank you. And when you look at how this is, Jay, go ahead. I'll mute you out there. That was you, Jay. Okay, up top there. I'll just mute Jay there up there. But what you were saying right there, Erin, is like, you know, a lot of the network marketing companies or just business in general, a lot, it goes around it drives around the dollar. I don't even like to use the word the dollar. I don't even like to talk about money. I don't even like, right? Like, it's like,
right.
And we quit putting the focus on that. That's the thing. It's not even that we're not even putting the focus on that. Is that naturally, because we're helping people with how they feel in the phenomenal the results that people are getting, while they're in the witnesses that people are getting when they're over here and seeing this in the vibe, like you're talking about, us all being on the same frequency. Like all my buddies in my home right now, we're on the same frequency. If someone's not in a quick little frequency adjustment, well, done deal.
Exactly.
Know that they need the Healy, so they get on the frequency, and we're all kicking it and having a good time and having great food and good water and all that stuff. So you guys, the reason why we're talking about this is just the vibe is what we're talking about right here. Is the message right now, and it's not all money and seniors. Like, how many people can we help? How many people can we help every single day? Every single person out there has some kind of inflammation issue. They need this. The price is freaking irrelevant. It could be $5,000. It could be 10 times what it is right now, just for the $500 thing right now. And you just need this. You just need this, because inflammation, having more energy out there, especially right now, and people need a business opportunity. Like, I want you to work with me full time, brother. You spent time walking with Jeannette and Alexandra, and it's not just like, hey, so you sticking on that protein shake and you take the auto ship, you're good, right? You're not my friend anymore because you're not making that auto ship. It's different at Healy, which is really nice. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I don't necessarily have a whole lot more to say in that regard, but one thing I'm really perceptive of is contradictions, and it's something I'm always evaluating in the people that I'm around, and it's a way for me to see through illegitimate incentives. And so that's one thing I really appreciate about being over there, is everything connects, everything that everyone on your team and everything in your life seems to agree, and there are no contradictions, and the agenda is authentic, and I can tune into that and appreciate that and sense that. That the intention of everyone involved is genuinely to spread this technology for the greater good, and be able to share the experience of healing with the people that we come in contact with.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I appreciate you talking about that, Erin, because I really genuinely believe that everyone wants truth. Truth, right. Transparency, and realness, real shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like you don't want to be like sideswiped into something that's just like woo, like way off. We want to be on the same page, because when stuff is not true, when it's not real, when it's not legit, then you start questioning people's prerogatives. People's views of you or your views on them may get distorted, and that's where it gets nasty. So I'm very particular about the people that we let in our home. If there's someone that we know that just needs to be healed, you can see they're coming to we can't use healed. With some people that need to be their vibration raised, that's what we do, right? So, right. How do you feel?
Yes, and I definitely feel that's been my experience. Anytime I come into your home, I always leave feeling like my vibration, my frequency has been raised, and that I've kind of tuned in with you, and I leave feeling motivated. So I tune into those type of feelings, those type of energies.
That it's not just tuning me, and I appreciate that as I tune in with you, but it's the tuning in with everyone that's around, because we're all in frequency, and that's a missing element. I believe in today's society, where people are being thrown off with their frequencies so much right now. So cool, brother. Well, I think that we never know where we're going to go with everyone. Like today, you're hearing it. I got a whole bunch of friends. The upstairs, we're all friends, and there's more coming today. And when my children aren't here, and it's just become like a place where we get together, we eat together, we break bread together, we eat with chopsticks together, we drink, we have some beers maybe together, some wine, and have a good time, and invite others to do the same with us. So thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
Okay, I'm just kidding. So thank you, buddy. That's good. So I'll see.
I'm pretty new to this app, by the way. So if I'm supposed to be muting myself or unmuting myself, you'll have to walk me through it.
Let me see if I have any questions for you. How about this? How about you just state for us, what has your been experience with working with Healy thus far here, Erin?
Ooh, I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your question. What has been my experience?
Using the technology of Healy, what has been your experience so far?
Honestly, minimally, very minimally. I haven't got to have the experience with the device that I'd like to. I'd like to spend hours and days experimenting with it. But it's even in the short amount of time that I have gotten to sit with the device, it definitely has opened my eyes to this avenue. You know, I want to explore it further. So at this point, it's really just a curiosity. I don't have enough experience to really, you know, communicate how I feel about it.
You notice the difference so when you're working with the technology.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's intriguing and it makes me curious to dive in and learn more.
It's so interesting. And I think there's always those people that are sitting on the sidelines saying, maybe you watch it. They're all wrapped up in their daily lives like everyone else
Right.
is. But when things start kind of, you start seeing it over and over and over again, and people are talking about it, and their attitudes seem a little bit more perkier, and more people are coming. We're doing these Facebook Lives, and all this great stuff is happening. Whether it's at my place or we're going on hikes and mixing our dips, so we go for nice little walks and get some exercise and live the healthy lifestyle and stuff. And, we're all looking really healthy and vibrant. I think you guys all look good. Look at this. Jay's got his feet there. Hey, I really appreciate that, Erin. I'm going to turn this over to Jay because Jay is over here, and he's, gosh, you know what, Jay? Like, I'm gonna see what I've noticed in Jay. So thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Erin.
No problem.
Jay.
I'll hang out around a little while and pay attention and listen.
Okay, most definitely. So I'm going to unmute for Jay, who's upstairs here. And Jay, bro, I gotta say here, I'm going to mute you out 1 second. Erin, let me see. iPhone mute, and I think this is you. Can you? Okay, and I'm going to unmute this. Okay, so. Here we go. I'm trying to make you 1+7T there. Let me see here. I'm going to just make you the host for a second, I think, Jay. Let me see. Let's go. Change host. That way you get it, I think. Go ahead, Jay. I can't hear you, Jay. You're muted out. I don't know why. Maybe Jeannette. Can he use your phone, Jeannette? 1 second, please, guys. Sorry about the technology difficulties. Jay.
All right. Hey there, Ryan.
Yo. Okay, first of all, I just want to look at Jay here for a second. Hold up a second. I'm going to reclaim host here. Okay, so here's the deal. Bro, you look so much happier. You look happier. Your hair looks even better with this COVID thing going on. Your skin looks more vibrant. And bro, you just have a more positive vibe about you since you got your, let me see. Is that Jeanette's phone? I'm just trying to see. Can you hear me, Jeannette? Jay? Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I'm trying to unmute you. My apologies.
I think you're trying to unmute my user.
Okay, I got you. I can't hear you, Jay. Okay, wait a second. I got you, Jeannette. There we go. Perfect. I got you. Unmute. We got you. Yeah, there you go. So go ahead, bro. It's all on you. All eyes on you, brother. Go ahead.
So yeah, my experience with Healy has been very transformational, thus far with running different programs. I've had times where I was yawning, trying to get a second wind, and I was like, oh, let's run this energy app. Ran it a couple times and absolutely perked up and was not even needing a nap. And every time I have ran that in a exact same experience, and really this device is so. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm listening. I'm turning down the volume on my speakers on my Sonos upstairs so I can.
Really, this device is so so.
Sci-fi.
It is kind of sci-fi. Well, it's just has so many different programs, so I haven't ran all the programs yet, but I have had great experiences from really all the different apps. I'm getting more familiar with it. And what other question do you have for me, Ryan?
Oh gosh, well, I used to hear from you all the time, just begging me to loan you my Healy, and I was like, I don't want my Healy after a while, right? So, and now all of a sudden, your Healy, I don't even hear from you anymore. You're just busy making yourself feel good, so that's cool.
Yeah, right. And here's a little story for Ryan, for everybody here. I loaned my Healy out for about 28 hours yesterday.
Because you missed it. Go ahead. No.
Yeah, I loaned it out to this guy that had back surgery probably 2 years ago on his lower back.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hey, I got this little device. It can help your back. Would you like to take a look at it? He's like, yeah, let's take a look at it. And told him about it, gave him a little education, showed him a couple of videos. He ran a couple of different programs. I left him with the device I went back to him 7 hours later, and he goes, have you ever, there's definitely something to this device. He goes, have you ever thought about renting this out? That's what he told me.
Right. Yeah.
I go. Yeah, actually, I have thought about renting it out as a business. I have thought of that as a possibility, but he absolutely asked me. There's something to this device, and basically, what have you ever thought about renting?
Right? Well, that's good. That's really good, and that's why those that get it's one thing you go ahead and get one Healy, obviously, but in terms of building the business and stuff, Jeannette's been with us for a while. Jeannette, Jay, appreciate you, bro. Let's turn over to Jeannette, because Jeannette's a little firecracker on the telephone.
Thank you, Ryan.
On the Zoom is what we call it. I'm going to call calls anymore. It's called Zooms.
Yeah.
Zoom, and a boom, boom. Thank you, brother. So Jeannette, you're staying busy, girl. I think you signed up probably 2 people today personally. You're on fire all the time. I mean, you're awesome. I love you, and it's just been amazing. So go ahead, Jeannette. We are now 19 minutes in this, so we got a solid, good 11 plus minutes here. Let's go ahead and share your experience with things right now, business side, what you've seen.
Okay, well, my journey started with giving you a call, and was not looking for anything else in my life. Looked at a lot of businesses in the last 6 years, and the products just didn't, I don't know, it just did. I had that heartbeat, that, oh my God, this is it before, and ran with it. Was, had semi-success, and collected some money, and I still have residual. But when you told me about this, I didn't even know it was a business. I just wanted one. And then you started sharing with your story with me. And then I thought, well, I don't know a lot about this, but I know someone who does. So I called up a couple of my friends that are therapists, and they do frequency therapy and all that. And Ryan, thank God for Ryan. God bless Ryan. And he got on the phone, and this is how I learned, get a 3-way going. I muted out. I listened to Ryan, and they were talking the language right away. How do I get one? Boom. And I was like, wow, okay. I trust those people. They thought it was good. And then we did a couple other calls with people that knew this already. And then I just heard the next, how do I get this? How do I get this? I've never experienced something that everybody wants. You know what I mean? So,
well, it's not even about everyone that wants. It's even more what everyone needs,
Yeah. Well, at first it was like they want it. And now when I got mine, and I understand and listening to the testimonies from people, everybody has a different, well, obviously just different frequency issues, but this tunes your body. It makes sense. It tunes every organ in your body so your body can communicate. And a lot of our body can't communicate because we have inflammation areas in our body, stress areas in our body. Like today I did, was that the aura that I did today?
That was Red Aura. You broke down into tears, not to, I mean, you were your what's the?
No, that was, and I'm going to go home and finish the tears, because you guys, that was pretty powerful. And everybody has, they get up in the morning and they put their face on, because everybody has stuff, and we all know what that is, but that thing read my stuff, and I know that stuff's got to go. So that was pretty deep. And that's
really where it kind of stemmed from, also kind of like some of it where it stemmed from too and stuff. Right?
Oh yeah. Like I totally know that's there, and it's just a tough thing. And and I know how to, I know what needs to be done over there, you know, so,
Yeah.
but,
Right.
I'm just excited about the people we're meeting, like the people like this coming to you. And I'm so blessed, Ryan, for you to have the heart to, you know, if anybody shows interest in this business, Ryan has the heart to really help. I mean, he's organized. He does what he says, and he's totally, I know I'm going to the top with Ryan. I'm hanging on. He's not going without me.
Go. All of us are just going to go. This is such infancy stages. You know, a lot of us have been in companies and seen them go to hundreds of thousands of people to million plus people and something like this. I mean, there's billions and billions of people out there, everyone, and technology is the future. When's the last time you saw technology? You're like, oh, dang, that's something new out there. It's not just like the latest curling iron or the newest vacuum or Dyson, you know, or whatever, new waffle maker out there that makes 10 waffles or whatever, you know. It's like, this is something new that has an emotional experience and has something to do with art. I call it the biggest breakthrough in biohacking. Biohacking means that you're supercharging like who you are, your body, your mind, your soul, your frequency and everything. So there's quite a spiritual aspect to this, and just raising us. So I'm just helping Alexandra right there. I mean, look at this, everyone's smiling, having a good time. Let me see here. What else? Jeannette, have you seen some people come into the home, you ladies, Alexandra and Jeannette, and they're completely like, they're a little skip in their step when they leave out of here. It's different. They're different, aren't they, when they leave here?
Oh yeah, they're different.
You know what I was going to say too really quick, Ryan, is that you don't need to know everything on this. Honest to Pete, people have walls. So if you're going to call your friend up and try to explain this, they're going to think you're trying to sell. They don't know this. This is brand new technology. People have no clue. All I've done is ask their opinion. Can I have your opinion? The walls go down. They look at it because they're, you know what I mean? When somebody's giving their opinion, they're going to try to save you. Yeah. And they look at it and they're blown away. And then I put old Superman Ryan on the phone and helps, you know, we move forward and boom, right to the top. So yeah. By the way, I'll leave you with this, Ryan. If you don't share it with your friends, then someone else is gonna. So
I like to think I'm more like Iron Man, you know. I like to think I'm more like this guy. This is the guy above my. Yeah, this is Iron Man.
Pretty much, bro.
You know,
Iron Man. That's right. That's a good username.
You know. So yeah, that's awesome, guys. So we've spoken so far. I appreciate all you guys, the testimonials, the vibes. So far this call has revolved around like how it's been at home. You know, here we are, Memorial Day weekend and everything. And you guys, I spoke to Dirk today, our previous CEO. He said that the commission run is going to be going out. People are going to be getting paid mid-month right now. So we're looking at we're still just a few weeks out, guys, about 2.5 more weeks out. So I spoke to Stefano, who is one of our team leads he's one of my team leaders last night. He booked him until like 1 o'clock in the morning. And he's saying it's very important for you all this month to get in and make sure you have 2 people immediately so you're binary qualified. It's that simple. That means a person on your left, a person on your right. It's that simple. It's just 2 people. Everyone just gets 2 people. I personally put in 180 plus people, and I'll put in 1,000 people this year is where I'm going to be going with this. And I've given Alexandra people, I've given Jeannette people, I've given 2 people, if not more. I still give away as long as I still hold my goal of being ahead of everyone else. I'm still paying out, you know, because everyone did. You know, they help me with keeping the house clean and organized, and we just got win all together. You know, there ain't no anything else but that here. So that's that. Let me see, what else should I talk about? Do you guys think of anything else that you want to hear about, discuss?
I mean, the lady that had ALS, her experience here on this couch in your room was absolutely transformational.
I believe that is just transformational, because the compliance told me to take down the last video. So now we just kind of give like winks and they're happy. And the text messages that we got after that, Alexandra, were absolutely phenomenal.
People said that their lives were changed after entering this house.
Family member, the son,
everyone,
his wife, the 3 of them, their lives were completely shifted within being here for like 2 hours, which is just crazy. I mean, how do you do that?
And I can say that whenever Shar walked in here at first, I could not understand any word that she said. And within an hour and a half of her using this Healy, I was able to so much more clearly. I couldn't understand every word, but I could start to understand her words and what she was saying.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
That's really, really cool. Yeah, thank you for that. So 527 right now. Let me see what else I want to touch base on. You guys, we're working on I got some ideas brewing in the background. I can't really, I'm just going to say that I'm working on that some messages that are going out to Marcus Schmeeke tomorrow through Dirk and stuff, that some concepts and ideas and some business models I put in that I really have worked on manifesting that really could take Healy to all new levels on how it appears. I'd say the level of the luxuriness of the company as well and stuff. And so it just, it's a big thing. So anyways, with that being said, Bernice, I know you're excited to be here. I'm going to meet you out, Jeannette, here and see if Bernice wants to say something. Bernice is new with us. She's over here in Issaquah, Washington. This is a Washington call today. Bernice, can you unmute it all?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you excited, girl?
I am. I can't wait to get my device. I'm still in Issaquah, but the reason I keep having my face blanked out is when I get up, I'm trying to move out of my apartment and I have to be out by the 31st. So I get right up working. I take my shower, but I don't always comb my hair. I just get to working. So that's why the only reason I'm blanked out. But I'm going to go to be Richland, Washington here soon. But yeah, I'm excited about this because I have two sisters that I feel that really need this right now. One has multiple sclerosis and the other is having some health issues, and traditional doctors don't look beyond what they see on their tests, and they don't run, if everything looks good on their initial test, they don't run others because they pretty soon start thinking you're a hypochondriac. And so I'm looking forward to this device because I would like to use it to test those people or analyze those people who are having.
You'll be the superhero of the family, right?
Right. So yeah.
Go ahead, Bernice.
Oh no, that was it.
That I just was thinking about, it's very interesting because there's people in life that don't want to be helped. They've been so broken down by the system. They don't think there's a better way to make money. They don't think there's a better way to go ahead and feel better every single day, to feel they're just I wouldn't say they're content in what they're doing, but they're just doing what they're doing, and I've just always, I live by this saying, if not this, then what? And so, I want to feel the best I always can, all the time. I mean, why not? Let me see here. Whoopsie. Let's see. So that's good. So you guys, let's go ahead and just conclude things, but I just want to touch base on that. It's really interesting. There's some people that sometimes we just have to let go because they will bring you down if you continually try to help them. This is a lesson I learned this morning, when you continually try to reach out to, and this doesn't happen very often, just to be clear, because I only usually dedicate my time to situations where I feel that I can bring value to. And if I'm closed off, that wall's up, then I'm not going to just sit there and keep knocking on that. There's other people that are just like begging for help in life. So, I just be ready to come across things while growing your business, that there's going to be those people that they're not ready to be helped. Those people that fall into heart condition situations where it's getting too late and they could have got some help, whether it's Healy or something else, but they didn't do it, and it just is like, that's life, right? And I look at that as a lesson in life, that, to make sure that that's not you, and that you understand when something is better around, again, if not this, then what? You're going to jump on that and spread the good word. So does anyone have any questions? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it up. Sam is on the line here. Let me see. Unmute Sam. Sam. Is that Sam? Let me see. Maybe I can't unmute her. She's got like a steel guard up. See, I can't help her. I'm just not going to knock. She's not answering. So anyways, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being on the call. Appreciate all of my friends here today on the call. And we're going to go ahead and have a nice little smorgasbord over here, maybe a beer, and relax and hang out and reach out to more people. So that's what's happening over here this fine Memorial Day weekend. So blessings to you all today. And you guys have a wonderful night. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Bernice. We'll meet soon, or before you leave, I hope.
Yes, please.
Do that. Okay?
Yes.
Take care, you guys. See you later.
Thanks, Ryan.